So you could do it for 50 to 75K. It's good for you to know that because you're going to make an offer and try to assign it or wholesale it.
Yeah.
So, um, if you guys don't know the wholesale calculator, it is value
I use it on the daily.
minus 80% of profit. That's basically like 20% profit, right? So you minus 80%, and then you do repairs, which we said 75K, and then you have my fee. So we'll call it finder's fee, which what do you want? 25K
At least 10, 15 at least. But
max offer. Okay. So we'll pretend what do you think the value is?
let's say two. I don't know. I was thinking around 250, maybe 300 if it's nice.
Okay. So we'll go 80% of this number is 200. So an investor wants this house to cost them 200,000 so they can make a gross 50,000. You guys see how I did that? Just for everybody else. So that's what the investor wants it to cost him.
Yeah.
Then he has 75 grand of repairs. Then he has 25 grand to pay you. So in order for it to
100.
pencil, 200K minus the 75 minus the 25, he needs to pay 100K. This is just rough numbers. Now, if
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I would take a 15K fee and it would cost them 50K, you're at 135, right?
So it's not too far off from like she wants
But
150.
it was on the MLS for 150. If she didn't get offers, I think it's not worth
No,
135.
I
Yeah.
don't think so either.
So then
So
I'll go here. The next step, it's not new construction, but it's the same exact formula. I'm going to look at remodeled houses. So I'm going to go for sale and I will just look at similar square footage. So 1900 for 200K. Let's look at this one.
and this isn't sold. This is for sale, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sale, 200K in good condition, right? 185, some new construction. Okay, so not much here. I will go to pending. I still look at what's for sale, right? Because if it's for sale, if there's a house for sale for 100K, that's the same condition as hers. Like you can't argue that. I'll go buy that one for 100K. Then I
Sure.
look at what's finished. So this looks like this would be what it looks like, 2,700 square feet, but this has one more bathroom.
This is
And
probably a
then I
new
look
build,
at,
right?
and it's 1,900.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
an
yeah.
old house. They did a really good job on the remodel. So imagine
Same,
spending
yeah,
at 450. That's pretty impressive.
right.
Um, then you've got some 265s. So
I guess 250 is probably minimum, right?
265, this is good condition, similar house. So okay, 265, yes. That
Cool.
looks like a bigger parcel. This is 299, but it might be further away. And then what I'll do is I'll go to sold in the last 6 months. You want to see some recent activity. And you got this one for 230. So you got this one for 245. It's
Smaller square footage
remodeled.
here.
Yeah, remodeled. They like painted the cabinets and stuff. Not a good remodel, but this is a 50K remodel, 60K,
How
because
much?
drywall and stuff still takes money. You got to do electrical and stuff. Now,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm at 111. I mean, it may end up costing 75 to 100. You can get it under contract and then see what contractors say.
yeah.
209 for this one, 230 for this one. So yeah, I would say 250 to 280 for this. So I'd say 250 to 275 would be really nice and conservative. So
Yeah.
let's just say 250. Let's go 275 is the high point. We're gonna say 80 grand of repairs. We're gonna kind of like max it out. 80 to 100K of repairs. You're gonna want 25K. That means offer is 115. Okay.
Hmm.
Then we'll go, okay, what if it sells for 250 and 80K in repairs, 25K fee, you're at 95K. And then we'll say, let's say 250, but it costs 50K instead. Now you're at 125. So
Yeah.
all the numbers, I would say you're between 90 to 125K max based on this calculator. If you want to get into this game, you want to learn exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. You've been following along, you're seeing all the different projects, the way that we structure our day, how we do things, and make money in this real estate development game without actually having to be that contractor or licensed agent. Click that link below, fill out an application. You can get on a consultation with my team. If it's a good fit for you, we'll put a roadmap together, and then you'll have a personalized group chat with myself. We'll be jumping on Zoom calls every single week, and we'll be absolutely crushing it together. So I hope you enjoy. Take care, and as always, let's build up.